Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Aron Cosby. Let me ask you this, because I know you're a law student. You're doing big things. When you heard the news on Saturday that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were going to be elected the 46th president and vice president of our country, what was your reaction?
It was, well, to hear it officially, it was a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Even though I knew that the number, that as the votes were being counted, that President elect now Biden was going to win. Like the numbers were just too overwhelming.
Yeah.
So, but I think that deep down inside, we all kind of felt okay.
A sigh of relief once he's
going to try.
confirmed.
He meaning Trump try something. So yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. It was.
What were your thoughts when you saw 71 million people still voted for Trump after everything we saw in the last 4 years?
Well, that's because we have a two-party system here, and so I wasn't surprised by that. Some people were. I mean, people were shocked.
I was surprised.
I wasn't. I really wasn't. But I'm happy that it was 4 million less than what Biden got. So so people got to look at the glass half full. Also, yeah, Trump got 70 something million, but Biden got more.
Yeah,
and Biden got more with first with a female vice president. So Kamala Harris gotta give her. Her
and not only female, a woman of color, a woman.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah,
so it people can kind of be like, oh yeah, I'll vote for him, and then they can switch up last minute. You know what I'm saying?
Story.
Yeah. Right. So kudos to people that actually voted, man, and voted. Yeah.
And the big thing is a record number of people came out and voted this year. This is the highest that we've ever had with people voting.
But
71 million and 75 million on Democratic styles.
But
listen, a lot of
go ahead. No, please go ahead.
I'll say a lot of Republicans voted Democrat this year.
Oh yeah. That's really what helped. That's partly what helped Biden, to win, but also.
But shout out real quick. Shout out to Black people.
Yes,
I think it was 90-some% voted. Black women voted Democrat, and 80-some% Black men voted Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
They voted in record numbers because remember in 2016, 50% of Black people did not vote. Period.
Right. Yeah, that was a problem. Hispanics also they
came out in droves.
Asian, everybody. It was just a beautiful
it was
just diversity. It was just a beautiful display of diversity all throughout. So kudos, congratulations.
Well, shout out to America for voting.
Absolutely,
in this election.
Absolutely. Now, these 2 months, whatever, is going to be crazy. We got
He's already firing people. Already. Anyway, we got to move on.
You fired.
We got to move on. Let's go into sports.
All right. Falcons won.
Finally.
Yeah, they won again. They are actually 3-1 now since they fired their head coach. So.
Yeah. So do you think that the firing of the head coach, do you think that was something that needed to happen? Because they said the new head coach now, they said this is his moment.
Oh yeah, I mean this is he's being interviewed. Like this is his interview process.
Yeah.
If the Falcons play well the rest of the season, I think that is his job. They're playing well right now.
Because didn't they win right after he got fired? Didn't they win right away? Didn't they
won
right away?
Did they what?
Didn't they win right away right after the next game?
Yeah, they won their first game with the new coach, and then I think they lost the second game, and then they won these last two games, I believe.
Yeah.
So they're getting it.
Trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah, but it's still 28-3. I mean, that's just gonna hang over them for. I mean, that's
that ain't going away.
That ain't going nowhere, and it's the truth.
It's true.
What else we got going on, man? Sports is kind of light right now.
It's kind of light right now. Yeah,
it's kind of light. Yeah, it's just yeah. You got college football going on, but it's
what
a lot
are you
of
excited about right now?
As far as what?
In sports, in the world of
sports.
Yeah.
You know what?
Not a lot, apparently.
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking forward to the 2020 Olympics in 2021. Like, I'm looking forward to the Summer Olympics. Like, that's, yeah. You don't really appreciate it until you don't have it. Since we didn't have it this past summer, it's needed. I'm looking forward to it.
I think the good thing about with our new president-elect and vice president-elect is they already have a task force in place in terms of for coronavirus. And I think that you see the stock market's going up already. And I think that just, for me, that gives me hope that we're going to get back to some sense of normalcy when it comes to athletics and with just normalcy in this country, well, around the world, you know what I mean? I'm excited about that.
I am too. Stephen, and you're probably going to talk about this later on in the show, whatever, but you, in your state, where you at, y'all have the ability to help, determine who has control of the Senate.
Yep.
Georgia, all eyes are going to be on Georgia for these next
major,
6+ weeks. Yes, it's important. Stephen, you better vote. You better get everybody around you to vote. Every show, we should be talking about this on every show about people down in Georgia voting. If you haven't voted, if you didn't vote last Tuesday, register now. You can go ahead and register to vote now. We need you. We need you because
and shout out to Stacey Abrams. Shout out to Stacey Abrams because she single-handedly, I think it was 80,000 or 800. I remember, but
over 800,000. Yeah,
800,000 people that she got registered to vote in this election, and that's what made the difference between with Georgia turning blue.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And people now need to understand. Okay. You did great with the president. You didn't do too well with the Senate. Y'all kind of whatever. But Georgia has that. You have to get above 50%, or it's a runoff.
You're right. Yeah.
So,
but that pastor, he still beat Lori Left. He beat Lori, in the big with the numbers. But again, you have to have 50% to win it.
Yeah, and that's kind of skewed because he beat her, but you have to understand that there were 2 Republicans that were also in that. So if you add up
Doug Collins,
Republicans' numbers and his numbers, even with the other Democrat, because it was him and another Democrat and then 2 Republicans. So if you add up his numbers with the other Democrat against the 2 Republicans, he wouldn't beat her. Like if you add them together. So people need to turn out. People need to turn out. You have to call them telling you. The Republicans are going to be ready.
Yeah.
They're going to be ready.
You're right.
They understand this is important. So
this ain't
this ain't for no play. This ain't no joke. This is real deal. This is some serious stuff. If y'all want President Biden to have a somewhat smooth 4 years, or at least his first 2 years, you have to help him by voting for the Democrats in Georgia. If you don't, he is going to have a hard time getting
the same issue Barack had when he was elected. Yeah.
Y'all remember especially those last 2 years of the second term, when the Senate went to the Republicans also. So you had the House Republicans and the Senate was controlled by Republicans also. Obama he was done. That's why he couldn't get the Supreme Court.
That's why the executive orders came in.
Yeah, and they played the game. They played the game. The Republicans played the game. They play hard.
Yeah.
So
seriously,
it's time for Democrats to start playing hard also. So anyway,
I agree. We gotta leave it here, Aron. But listen, thank you as always.
Yes.
I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk again next Monday.
All right, brother. Thank you. Same to you.
All right. We'll be right back after this.